Hey YouTube, Shukun Shinobi here with a review of the PokéPla kits 1, 2, and 3 featuring the Meganium, Typhlosion, and Feraligatr evolution sets. They are called the Shinka sets in Japan because Shinka means evolution. And so these are the first 3 kits released. These are re-release versions that include the Best Wishes logo and everything like that. But these originally came out around the time Heart Gold and Soul Silver came out. So, these retail for fairly cheap. I got these for probably about maybe $5 a piece on AmiAmi back when they were clearancing them. But for retail, you can get each set for about $8 to $10 off of AmiAmi before shipping. Shipping shouldn't be too much than around $10 to ship a single box. You can probably get away with ordering about 3 or 4 of these and still have shipping be at least only about $10. But, you can pick them up at AmiAmi, HLJ. I know those 2 places sell them. I think Hobby Search might sell them too. But I know AmiAmi and HLJ do and both provide discounts on these sets. So let's go ahead and get started with the Meganium Evolution set. Alright, so the first of the batch is the Meganium Evolution set. As you can see, we have a nice little green swirl in the background with the 3 of them there looking much better than the final products actually do. Pikachu set 1. Most of these boxes are entirely the same, just showing off what is in the set. These are the before the year painted plus stickered versions. So this is the true to life versions. While the ones on the front of the box are the, if you took extra time and painted all of these, this is what it would look like versions. So each set, as you may know from watching my previous PokéPla reviews, comes with a Pikachu, which is silly. But each set that is an evolution set comes with a Pikachu because, yay, they need to spend more plastic, and I'll bicker about that at the end of the review. So here's the little Pikachu that came with this evolution set. He is very yellow, obviously, probably because of my lighting. We'll do that instead. Here's Pikachu. He looks kind of adorable. He or she, I assume this is Ash's Pikachu, so it's a he, but the tail stickers are a pain in the butt to properly put on. Those ones are fine, but this long one that's supposed to go around the jagged edges just never really fits where it's supposed to fit, so it's just kind of haphazardly there. A couple of them I didn't even bother putting it on. But, and the ear stickers cause quite a problem, too. But other than that, the Pikachu is pretty cute, so I'll definitely give it that. Next up we have Chikorita, whose only stickers are her eyes. But as you can see, this makes a lot of problems concerning she is just a hunk of green plastic with stickered eyes. It's all the same color green, as you can see from the picture, or if you just know from watching Pokemon or playing Pokemon. She's a light green, light green. Very earthy green color, whereas her jewels and her leaf are more of the natural leafy green color. So they didn't want to put in another plastic color, so we got stuck with this little green contraption going on here. So this is pretty much a big giant Poke fail. Bayleaf, however, does step it up. A little bit too yellow for my taste. She should be a little bit more on the green side. But the little buds look pretty nice, and then the leaf does look nice as well up here. So I can't really fault Bayleaf too much, because everything that is necessary on Bayleaf is either plastic or stickered. Her nails aren't painted, nor do they come with stickers for the nails, but Bayleaf is pretty nice, I think. And then obviously the star of the set is Meganium. Just like all these sets, the largest evolution is going to be the best figure of the bunch. And Meganium is no exception. Each of these larger figures have a gimmick. And with Meganium, you could move her tail and then her head bobs. So that's a fun time. The leaf is nice, very pliable, rubbery material. Yeah, those are all stickers, but they do look very nice. Same with the mouth, and the eyes are stickers as well. So, again, no nails, but I'd almost prefer the nails not be painted than try to put a sticker on them, personally. So, Meganium looks really nice. I do like Meganium. The color's a little bit too green, as you can tell from the picture up here. It should be a little bit lighter, but that aside, Meganium does look really nice. Another addition is the fact that There is a difference between male and female Meganiums, particularly in the length of the antenna. These are the female antennas that are a lot shorter, but you can go ahead and pop these off, and they give you a set of longer antenna. So if you wanted to, you can make the kit a male Meganium, which just kind of looks funny with the whole pink flower thing and stuff. But I'm going to keep the Meganium a female just because that makes sense to me. So yeah, I really do like the Meganium Evolution set. It's not my favorite set by any means, particularly because there's just so much better ones down the line, particularly in this review. And so while it's a nice shot for the first set, there are some flaws, particularly there with Chikorita and just the kind of coloring in general overall. So let's go ahead and bring the camera down and take one last look at the Meganium Evolution set before we move on to the next set, Typhlosion. So here's the Typhlosion set, pretty much the same style as the Meganium set in terms of box, just with red and Typhlosion everywhere, so I won't really get into that too much. You can stare at the pretty picture if you want to. So here's the Pikachu for this set. The stickers on the back are coming off, but that's okay. It's cute and sitting, and it's all squat and all of that fun stuff, so it's pretty adorable. I didn't even bother putting that other brown sticker on there just because it never works. The ears are kind of a hassle too still. But the face I never have too big of a problem with. And from the front, the Pikachu little kit thingy always looks pretty adorable. So I'll definitely give it that. This this kit is really good in terms of coloring. So here is Cyndaquil looking just absolutely cute and super cute and all variations of cute. So he's all like, yeah, I'm happy. The stickers blend in pretty seamlessly with the plastic. You have to look pretty hard to tell. And then he's got the little dots. There are stickers right there on his back. It's a shame there's no fire pieces or anything for him to make him spew out fire out of his little fire holes. But he's just sitting there all adorable and cute. So I love Cyndaquil so much. But anyway. Here's Quilava. Again, really nice on the coloring. The orange on the fire pieces are stickers, but they blend in really well in my opinion. And the nice see-through plastic to represent the fire is nice as well. So here is Quilava. Overall, just really nice looking. Then we wrap up this set with Typhlosion himself. And Typhlosion is just really, really awesome. He was kind of a pain to build because of how he's segmented, but the little gimmick here lies in the fact that you can basically maneuver him up and down. So he can hunch over like this, and then he can go backwards like that and stand straight. Or you can make him hunch over like that and do all sorts of poses and stuff. So he's articulate, to say the least. His arms don't move because they're just pieces, but his legs do move up and down. So he can, like, sit down and stuff like that, so that's kind of neat. But overall, Typhlosion is just really, really nice looking. Again, the big orange sticker, which is perfectly fine with me. I think it looks perfectly fine. The inside of his mouth is done in clear red plastic to emulate fire, so that looks really nice. Yeah, his teeth aren't painted, his tongue isn't painted, but you know what, that's fine. I just really like the way Typhlosion looks and works. So here is one last look at them, and one last look at Typhlosion's gimmick. He can faceplant. Good old Typhlosion. Yeah, his gimmick doesn't work the best, just because of the way the pieces are engineered, but one last look at this set, and this is honestly probably my favorite set of the bunch, but we'll get to that later. So now, onward to the Feraligatr Evolution set. And here we are. So the Feraligatr set has a nice purpley swirl in the background, like Hypnotic Doom or something like that. But this Pikachu is like a hooray V for victory Pikachu, even though it's not V for victory, but yeah, it's a Pikachu whose color shows absolutely horrible on my camera, but I actually attempted to put the sticker on this one. Think what you will of Pikachu. This set has some coloring issues, and by some coloring issues, I mean everything is darker than it should be. Obviously, you can tell from the picture here as we go through this comparison, even though the picture is about to get blurrier. Oh, no, it won't. Totodile isn't too bad. In fact, if you get him in the proper lighting, his color actually looks perfectly fine. His little chest is a sticker there, and his eyes are stickers. Thankfully, his mouth is not a sticker. The back is not a sticker, except for those little stripies right there. So Totodile is really, really cute. Again, no teeth stickers, but those are kind of obnoxious to put on. So again, I'd rather just them be unpainted. Croconaw, however, runs into all sorts of problems. He is very blue, whereas the one on the box and most of the show models all use an incredibly light blue, similar to Totodile. In fact, all of these have a very light blue color in the back of the picture right here. So here's Croconaw, and his entire little leotard, little caveman, why can't I think of the word? Loincloth, there we go, is entirely made up of all these different stickers. Now, they could have totally got away with one sticker in the back and one sticker in the front and have been perfectly fine. I don't know why they segmented it off into like 1, 2, 3, 4 different stickers, I think. It's just really sloppy in the end run, and there was just tons of ways that they could go about it. But other than the loincloth problem, everything on Croconaw is really cool and does look pretty nice. And lastly, Feraligatr. I love Feraligatr. He's one of my favorite starters. And this guy can go, he can like do the like dances and stuff, and you'll be like, it's the thriller night. Anyway, he doesn't have any movement besides his little gimmick. So the teeth are stickers, but as long as they stay on, they look alright. So I'm not going to fault those completely. It's just these stickers don't really have a lot of, stick. So they just don't really stay on all that properly. And then my wild gimmicky kind of almost broke his jaw. But Feraligatr does look really nice. He's got all of his little back spikes and everything that he's supposed to have. And then you open up his mouth, and everything in there is plastic except for that top piece being the sticker. So, I mean, really, it's not that bad of a job. His little crotch thing isn't a sticker, by the way. That's plastic, so that's good. His ridges are all molded in properly, so they're all there. His nails don't have any stickers, but again, they're just a pain to put on. So, really, the Feraligatr set isn't all that bad. So here's one last look at the Feraligatr set before we bring them all in and finish this up. And here is everyone. So, I mean, these were the first 3 sets, so it really was a trial and error kind of thing. But having built the Unova starter sets, I mean, really, they don't get too much better than this. As you can tell by backtracking and looking at my previous PokéPla reviews. There are a lot of good sets within this series. The series is already up to like 22 releases, I believe. And there are a lot of good gems in this set, but the evolution sets as a whole is something I'll touch upon again in the next review. Just are really hit and miss because they need to factor in so many different plastic colors to all these 3 different Pokemon in the evolution line, plus the Pikachu. They are trying to make the kits cheap and affordable, which is great, because that's the only reason I'm really collecting these. And so they can't really put too much cost into having pre-painted pieces or a lot of variation in plastic colors. And I'm in fact surprised we have as much variation as we do. However, that being said, the sets are really nice. If you're on a budget and you can only spend about $10 or so on a set, these are great sets. I mean, granted, you have to pay for shipping from Japan, so you kind of have to factor in a little bit more. But you can get this entire set right here for probably roughly less than $40 as an entire set shipped. So that's not really a bad deal, all things considered. If you don't mind the fact that the stickers look ugly, or if you're a huge fan of painting model kits, then these are absolutely up your alley because these require a lot of painting to look as good as they do on the boxes. Now, I'm perfectly fine with most of the stickered versions. They look kind of stupid, but I buy these mostly for the joy of building them and then putting them with my little Pokemon collection and then reviewing them, of course. So I'm perfectly fine with just the stickered versions. A lot of people won't, and I completely understand that because sometimes they do look really, really bad. But sometimes they can look really, really good, like on Meganium or Typhlosion here. So, really, it's all up to you on whether or not you want to get the sets or not. I personally recommend them just because of their cheap price. Stay tuned for the next review, which will be the set of Sinnoh starters. I forgot what number they are. I think they're 5, 6, and 7, or 6, 7, and 8, or something like that. Followed by the 3 legendary dogs, or beasts, or whatever you want to call them. Some people are finicky about that. So stay tuned for more PokéPla reviews, and of course you can check out shukenshinobi.com for the latest updates on my reviews and hauls, and of course check out ridersrangersandrebels.com, bringing the latest token news in the craziest way possible. So take care and have a great one. Bye.